talked about what Oregon has that Arizona doesn't. They've got the recruiting for a few years, speed, athleticism, but let's talk about what Arizona has that the Ducks haven't seen in practice or in games this year. The first thing that comes to mind would be the big, physical, athletic wide receivers that Arizona has that Oregon doesn't. Of course, you have to understand the recruiting practice is to go after small guys, get them into space. That's why D'Anthony Thomas actually leads the team in receptions and in yardage. He's the only one over 100 yards because they spread the ball out so much. But it'll be interesting to see what Oregon does with the guys, especially Buckner on the outside, and if they switch around Hill at all. David Piper of Addicted to Quacks said that Oregon won't be afraid to put their corners on islands, which seems like a pretty bad idea against Arizona's receivers. But you have to understand, of course, that Oregon is hoping that Matt Scott won't have but a few seconds back in the pocket. So if the O-line plays well, that'll definitely be a huge factor in if Scott can find those guys down the field for jump ball situations. So that's one thing to look at. Another, not really easy to understand at this point, advantage might be the kicking game. The Ducks kicker Rob Beard is 0 for 2 field goals this season. He's attempted 20 to 29 yard one and one 30 to 39. Not the longest kicks, not really a good feel with only 3 games and 2 opportunities to see if that was just a couple flukes. He is 22 of 22 for extra points, but maybe Arizona will have an advantage for once in the kicking game.